love you, babe. 'Cause I live to love you, babe. Let me love you, babe. 'Cause I live to love. All right, break it down.
All right. Let's just stop it right now for now. We'll check out the rest of it later. How beautiful is that, huh? So it's just from last Wednesday, right? And when did y'all finish writing it? Just last week?
We performed it at the evening concert.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But this one was much better. Much better. She wasn't as nervous this time. She was dancing and.
But it was composed this year, right?
Yeah, what is this, April? So maybe like in March.
Okay, March-ish, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, yeah, it's cool chords too. I like the chords. Did your
PJ.
yeah, VJ come up with that?
He did that part.
Nice. Well, let's.
And
What?
then Uriah, you know.
And Uriah, yeah, he killed it on the piano.
A whole nother
Yeah.
level for it. So that was really cool because, you know, when he was at the piano singing, it was one thing.
Yeah.
But when he could actually be free and sing with me, it was like we can do more with the song. So that was
Right. Yeah, that's right. Because PJ's a pianist too, but he's just standing up front singing.
I would love for us to perform it another time on camera because it still hasn't gotten to where I've envisioned it. But that's okay, you know, steps. Make steps.
Steps, yeah. Then you got to get a good recording of it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I love to see a piano player singer because I'm a piano player singer. But you know, also sometimes stepping out front and just doing and singing. So that's cool to see. I was thinking about that when y'all were doing it. It was like, oh, okay.
That is a problem with songwriting because sometimes you feel comfortable being behind your instrument.
Right.
So people can, you know, relate to you a little more when you
Yeah.
go sometimes.
Yeah.
It depends. Even like some artists, they might start at the instrument and then move.
Uh-huh.
You know, but I liked him being able to interact with me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. I know one friend of mine is a great pianist, singer, and people are always trying to get her to front the band, you know, different bands, and she just flat won't do it because she's like, no, I sit behind the piano when I perform, and so it's kind of interesting, you know, but
Just like, you know, he was, in my opinion, you know, he was more nervous until like about right here, and then we just kind of, I don't know, something happened. Our chemistry finally turned on.
Yeah.
It was fun, like, you know, you know, he caught it real quick, and it was interesting. I don't know. You can't have that with.
What happened to the kiss at the end? That's what I didn't
Who
understand.
said there was supposed to be a kiss?
Well, it would have made it was so romantic. It should have been a kiss at the end. Y'all got close enough. Y'all got close enough, but there should have been a kiss at the end.
yeah,
If this wasn't seen about, you know.
hello. I did find myself wondering, you guys were selling it really well. I guess I shouldn't go there, but you know. I did find myself wondering, are they?
That's what you should have been wondering.
All right. Well, it worked. It worked. Yeah. That was very well done.
So how did you come up with the title?
That's just, you know, that's the chorus. Let me love you. You know, it's the catchiest part of the song. It'll stay with you. People, they sing it, we were performing it in vocal ensemble. They started singing the chorus for us, so you know.
Yeah.
I kind of really don't like it when a song says something repeatedly and then that's not the title, and you be searching for every trying to find it.
Yeah,
And you just can't.
that's right.
You try to search every chorus word, anything that can do with that chorus word, and it's like something totally way different.
Yeah.
Like let's say we named this song Pink Flowers.
Yeah.
You would never find it. You would think "Let Me Love You."
So you just writing out the lyrics, some lyrics on your own poems, or what were you doing?
Well, as I explained there, we had a jam session and we were just going through different ideas, different stuff, and then he was like, well, let's go with this thing I've been working on. And so I started adding to it, arranging it, and you know, that's how it's like that.
So did you ever write the words down? Are they written down?
Yes,
qualified yes, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I mean, I know I went to a seminar out in Hollywood once, an ASCAP seminar, and there were some hip hop artists there, and it was a songwriting, you know, and somebody was asking, well, what do you do when you get ideas for your songs and you're in the grocery store? You know, do you write them down or do you sing them into a tape recorder? And he said, well, first of all, I don't write songs at the grocery store.
Okay.
I write them in the recording studio, you know. So I thought that was interesting. It's his particular way. I mean, I do personally. I jot down ideas into my phone all the time now, so that I would, you know, I've got like a whole lifetime of ideas in my phone if I just had time to finish them out. But you know, but that's interesting how it's part of the magic, right? It's like you guys just, sounds like you were jamming and the song came in pieces, and you got the chorus, right? The chorus is just the most prominent part of the song.
And we had a part 2 on the low low, guys, that's exclusive.
A part 2?
So remix.
It's a continuation.
Okay.
Not the radio version, right?
Would it be? I mean, it could be on the radio.
Well, that's the radio version.
Oh.
It's a come.
But yeah, you need to get into the studio and do the studio version, right? You've done the just
I
live.
told her, I said she need to pull the Pro Tools file on there, and then we did it in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
And then go back in the studio and do the vocals all over again.
Speaking of which, do we have the Pro Tools files on the keyboard?
Not
On
yet.
okay.
I tried, it's like a 2-hour download.
I understand. Well,
So I had to walk away and I still went download.
yeah, that's okay. Well, that's our little reminder there. Just want well, cool. Yeah, that's man, such a beautiful song. It's a neat process. The two of you, you know, coming together and making a little magic. You know, it's,
When we first started going through it, I didn't write it down. It took me a minute, especially when I was trying to get my verse. I had to write it down. Then, you know,
Yeah.
we made it. But, you know, we went through it so many times trying to get it how we wanted it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember it.
well, of course, I would recommend now you do write it down and put it into like Microsoft Word, and plus you got to copyright it and stuff too. So
It's not a copyright.
okay, well that's good. That was fast. You must have an Express account with the copyright office. But
He did that part.
well, good.
The in details.
Well, yeah, and technically anything that you perform like that, the minute you write it, it is technically copyrighted and you own it, and it's your intellectual property. So that's absolutely true. But it's also good to, you know, send it away, get online to the copyright.gov and make sure that you get it officially copyrighted too, because there's an extra protection